There's my big giant head. Hi everybody, welcome to Adventures After Dark. I'm your host, I am Big Ed Mustafa, and I am being joined by the lovely and ever-essent Zinger. Hello Zinger, how are you doing tonight? Good, glad to hear it. We are pushing through Mordor Besieged in the Second Age. We might even see some Minas Morgul at the dawn of the Fourth Age here. Do you have any idea exactly when the Fourth Age starts, Singer?
I assume it was right after the ring was destroyed. I'm
Yeah,
no
I
lawyer, though.
don't really know either. If that sound is unfamiliar to you, it is because I am still drinking delicious crisp Coke Zero. Unfortunately, out of cans instead of my beloved half-liter bottles. But I am drinking it nonetheless because it has the life-giving caffeine that makes this stream possible. I also assume that the age of man began with the destruction of the ring.
How does the freshness in cans compared to bottles?
Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with cans other than the fact that the cans are too dang small. For a while, I was able to get what you'd call a tall boy 16-ounce Coke Zero can. They offered them at convenience stores, and for whatever reason, they still do Coke, Diet Coke, and Sprite, but I haven't seen the 16-ounce Coke Zero cans in a while. My problem is I get to the bottom of the can too quickly. So I pretty much have to slug them down 2 cans at a time. And then there's all the extra aluminum and the 12-pack boxes. I don't know. We got a really good deal on the canned pop, but it just seems like there's a lot of extra trash to haul out because of it. So hopefully next time we go to the store, they'll have my beloved half-liter bottles. Anyway, so an interesting trend with the YouTube views. 2 weeks ago, I mostly did festival stuff on stream, and it led to a massive crash in viewership, which was kind of expected. It's like, who the heck wants to watch this idiot Big Ed Mustafa do festival fishing for, 2 or 3 hours? And then last week, we did all questing and adventures and fighting, and viewership was down again. So I'm going to take it as proof positive that folks out there are finding something better to do than watch stream replays on YouTube. I congratulate you. Get out there and enjoy the nice weather while it lasts. Singer and I both live in areas of the country where scraping and shoveling become necessary at certain parts of the year, and we're not looking forward to that. So, Aurora Ember checking in. Hello, Aurora. She says, evening, Ed and Zinger. And, yeah. So it's always good to see Aurora Ember. So congratulations to everybody who's not watching the stream replays because you found something better to do. We salute you. I guess I can wait till a few more people pop in before we open the Hobbit present. And we will avoid doing any festivaling on stream. I've done a lot of festivaling. Ski was kind enough to make me my first age heavy bridle. And I've got it maxed to 60, and I've put 2 more Antfilla Starlit crystals in it. So I need to get an Antfilla Scroll of Delving. And I was curious if you had any ideas on what the easiest way to get one of those is, other than just going to the auction house and buying one.
How? I mean, I know you can get it from like the Doll Amrock dailies. I don't know if it only requires doing like one day of it to get the
Well, what's interesting about it is it can't be with the sub factions. It has to be a regular daily, and it requires a fair number of Dol Amroth tokens. So I didn't want to make a major effort out of it if that was at all possible to avoid. Antfilla Scroll of Delving. Just for fun, we'll see if there are any for sale. Actually, there's one for auction, and it's about 75 gold. And you know what? I'm just going to buy it. Because that sounds way easier than grinding unnecessarily, which is what I've been doing to get crystals. So, thank you very much to whoever just sold me this. Please enjoy the cash. And looking through my inventory, would you believe that I had more than, I'm just going to say 125 million item XP points banked? I have 3 stacks of heritage runes. Each stack is, the first one is 51, and it's good for 870,000 apiece. The second stack is 52 of them, and it's good for 910,000 apiece. And the third stack is 52 of them, and it's 940,000 apiece. So I'm just going to say 125 million without doing the math. I also have a stack of 9 more that are 837,500 apiece. That's a lot of item experience points I've got banked away for no particularly good reason. So that's pretty interesting stuff. And now we don't have to go out to Dol Amrith to do dailies that are 30 levels beneath us. So that's a happy thing.
Yeah, there were a couple different ways. I just had no idea how many tokens you had. Or marks and medallions.
I think I have like 20 of them, and I need like 80 of them.
Yeah, it's 80 and silver pieces, or 35 of the silver tokens and 7 of the gold ones. That would be just doing those dailies by the fountain place. Or 80 East Gondola pieces.
Oh, I'll bet the East Gondor pieces I've got loads of. I didn't think of that.
Or marks and medallions.
Oh, I got marks and medallions too, but gold is only good for 2 things.
I know one of them.
Well, and I was just going to say, and more stat tomes.
Yeah.
So that's usually the only thing I use gold for. That and paying for my housing upkeep.
Yeah, I think last week stat tomes were the things on sale.
Well, I never buy them out of the Lotro store. I only buy them out of the auction house. Lotro points are actually worth something. Lotro gold, not so much.
Gotta save it for that trout.
The trout kite, yeah.
And then,
oh, no. Pooh. You know what? Nick's checking in. Hello, SKDX Killer. Welcome. I was going to show off my pumpkin seed trophy. You won't be able to see it because you only have one monitor, but that's okay.
Come.
Ruins of Dingarth. We ride for Dingarth and for glory. So. Cleavebeard checking in. Hello, Cleavebeard. And a shout out to our good friend Puppet Box, who, even though I haven't seen him for a few weeks, must be having computer problems or something. I see him trying to log into another game once in a while, and he never seems to make it all the way in. But Puppet Box was always really good about spot checking me and making sure I was on time. And I logged into Lotro stream exactly at 10 p.m. Eastern as scheduled. And I thought, if Puppet Box is there, he'll be proud of me. So, if you're talking to Puppet Box, let him know Big Ed was thinking of him. And we may as well give Nick a shout out, because he's such a good guy. And for tonight's snack, I asked Mrs. Mustafa to make me some PB&J. It's on whole wheat bread, and she just opened a fresh jar of my very favorite Simply Jif peanut butter. Also not an official sponsor of Adventures After Dark, but a darn fine peanut butter.
Yum yum.
It's good stuff. It's made with like a third less sugar, so it's not quite as cloyingly sweet as some other peanut butters. So what do we have for quests?
We can ride out from here. We have a little bit of heraldry to pick up just down south of us.
Mordor besieged.
So heraldry of the Theuda is what we'll head to. Then we can go turn everything in, and then we'll do the upper campsite.
Okay.
We're pretty close to done this here.
You'll be happy to know that in addition to festivaling for crystals, I have been popping out to Minas Morgul and turning in lances.
Ah,
So, pack space is pretty good. I actually have a full row of pack space. Although I'm holding on to dwarf fireworks in anticipation of more festivaling.
and I believe this is the final weekend for the festival.
Yeah, I think it just ends in a few days, if I recall.
14th.
Also, happy September 11th. Do you know why this is such a great day for celebration?
Go ahead.
I'll give you a hint. It's not because we are jihadists. Today is the date of birth, 107 years ago, of the legendary Jesse Owens, an African-American track star who earned glory in the 1936 Olympics held in Berlin, Germany. And he humiliated the Germans in front of Chancellor Adolf Hitler by kicking all of their tuchuses in track and field events. And that is today's featured quote is from Mr. Owens. Oh, I'm like, why am I not hitting this guy with my sword? Can you guess why?
I'm pretty sure I know why. Perhaps you had a certain implement in your hand.
Yeah, I actually was still carrying my fishing rod in Mordor besieged. I probably could have eventually killed him with my fishing rod. I decided to go ahead and use my one-handed sword instead. So, that's on me. I'm not a smart man. And then just to make myself feel better, I'm going to kill this warg for no particular reason. There we go. Burglars and red light and champions basically heal themselves by hacking enemies to death. So, I feel a little better now. And I totally misread the mini-map and went the wrong direction, so I started riding into Mokshapat.
Yeah, just follow the track.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah, should be,
There's a heraldry of the Theuda. One! Is that what we're doing out here?
Yeah, that's all we're doing.
Okay. So I'll just follow the quest ring and not worry quite so much about where you're going. Bacchus is checking in. Hello, Bacchus. How are you? I just ran into a Mordor warg, and it was gray to me. That's kind of a nice feeling.
Yeah, so you hit 130.
Yeah, it's one of the unfortunate side effects of festivaling.
Mm.
It's like, I could have hit level 130 by killing the Witch King of Angmar. Instead, I did it by flying kites and collecting baskets of eggs and mushrooms. So, but however you get there, at least you get there. Jim Jim says, I did not know that. Well, Jim Jim, we're here to educate as well as have fun. Okay, mostly just here to have fun. So just for fun, hey Cortana, how many Olympic medals did Jesse Owens win in 1936?
According to Wikipedia.org, in the 1936 Olympics, Jesse Owens won 4 gold medals for 100 minutes, 200 and 4 by 100 meters relay, and long jump.
So there you go. Imagine going to Berlin, Germany as an African American man and winning 4 gold medals in front of Hitler. That was truly epic. And apparently I'm somewhere near the Great South Rim, whom I will be avoiding at your advice.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you'll see like a group of people running around on Thursdays or someday because it's part of a weekly to kill all the Nazgul.
I think it's cool. I'd love to do it. In fact, I think I mentioned to Ginger that she wants to join us sometime. I would suspect having a high-level minstrel along would probably help us in that endeavor. Well, here's Zinger.
Up the cliffside.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, should be the last one.
I only got 1 of 5.
Oh.
This should be 2. Ginger checking in. Hello, Ginger. Cleavebeard says that was not the hard part. Getting back out alive was the hard part. Well, yeah, it's, that's one of the things. But when you're traveling with the whole delegation, it'd be a little hard for them to do much to Mr. Owens. Especially with the whole world watching. We'll check this corpse for sandwiches. No sandwiches. Oh, those things have almost 300,000 morale. I was a little surprised when I popped off my ferocious strikes and it didn't just wither and die right away. Like, that thing survived a ferocious strike? And it became clear.
No 9 spines tickleback.
Exactly. We are on Arkenstone, Ginger. If you have a high-level minstrel on Arkenstone and are interested in running around and slaying Nazgul with us, we would love to have you take us up on that suggestion. Is 3 enough, Zinger? Would we need more firepower?
probably. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've seen Cormac do it with a pretty small group, but that's Cormac. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, because I think they do special. I've never actually done them, so I'm not totally certain, but I know they do kinds of special attacks that can wipe out, experienced people if they're not ready for it.
Okay.
Especially the Lich King.
Well, I'm a big fan of roving threats, so anything that involves a group running around killing hard stuff sounds like a good time to me. Okay, that's 5 of 5. And I guess I've got something to finish up with the new recruit, but is that just turning in?
Yeah, we'll ride over to a CAD.
Okay. Not sure I'm up to it tonight, having a lot of pain right now. Alright, Ginger, well, no worries. Just keep us in mind if you ever feel like it. I think I'm going to be level 130 for a while now, so... Keep Dashing says, hello, dude. Good night. Have any redeem code free for Lotro? No. No, I don't. I usually don't give away point codes. Most folks just hang out here to hang out. I know a lot of the other stream team members like to give out point codes, but I haven't made that a regular thing. I am sure, though, that if you stay tuned to Lotro Stream for the next week, I'm only on Friday nights from 10 p.m. Eastern until Zinger and I get sleepy. So any one of the streamers may be giving away point codes at any given time. It is quite possible. Zinger, have you seen anybody else raffling off point codes this week?
I don't hang around enough streams to know, so...
Okay. I mean, they just got done with that coupon code to unlock all kinds of stuff for free. Free Lotro quests, or Lotro free quests. But that ended August 31st, so we're about 12 days late mentioning that for you. Well, hello, Doran.
I see the great banners of my people above the battle plane. I no longer see the vile banners of Sauron.
Okay. Sir Waffles checking in. SKDX Killer says, we broke, son. And Ginger says, not sure I'm up to it tonight, which I read already. Well, we hope you get to feeling better, Ginger, and I am sorry to hear that you are not feeling comfortable at the moment. What we can do for you, keep dashing. We've got enough people in here right now, Zinger. I think it's time. If you can guess what my Silver Hobbit present is about to be, you have to name it exactly. You can't just say a potion or a pile of scraps. It has to be specific to what it's going to be. I will give the first person who correctly guesses the prize a new car. It might be a Matchbox, it might be a Hot Wheels, but I will give you a brand new car, and I'll give you guys 10 seconds to get your guesses in, if you'd like to do that.
9, 8,
Mrs. Mustafa
7,
is counting down for us. Thank you, sweetie.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
A bottle of Coke Zero. Ski, that would be fantastic if that was it. Bacchus says 1,000 marks. Sir Waffles says massive pile of silver scraps. Ginger says massive pile of silver scraps. You might want to change your guess, Ginger, because if that's what it is, Sir Waffles wins the new car. Aurora and Bacchus say hi, Mrs. M. And the Hobbits are going to give me... Will Ginger get her guess changed? 3, 2, 1... maybe Sir Waffles will be nice and share the car with you. The Hobbits have given me a relic bundle. Everybody loses, including me, because I got a relic bundle. Although, since Ski is here, I want to proudly display... Oh, awesome. Thank you. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. A relic bundle and 100 virtue XP. That is fantastic. Trixie Hobbitses, exactly. Oh yeah, the new bridle. I wanted to show that off. I think I need to be on my horse. Zinger's patiently waiting for me to get on with this.
Okay.
So Ski was kind enough to craft my reshaped heavy bridle of the first age for me, which I proudly display. And she says it is powered by Coke Zero. I have it at level 60. I've unlocked it with an Antfilus Scroll of Delving, and I have already applied 2 Antfilus Starlit Crystals to it. So I am going to max this bad boy out and try to create the baddest heavy bridle in the whole land. It's on its way. We'll get there, but it's still a work in progress, and I thank Ski for making it for me. Also, you might notice I have an Adventurer Steelbound loot box. This is basically the entire key to winning the game. If you get an Adventurer Steelbound loot box, just protect it carefully. Only very good things are inside. You want to go to the Lotro store immediately and buy a key to unlock these. It's basically like the easy button for how do you win at Lotro. You want to unlock these and get all of the good things inside, and just cherish one every time you get one. They're very valuable. And Zinger and I are on the road again. Are we fighting stuff?
Yeah, just between here and the town right up ahead, we just have to kill 10 things.
Okay. And really, if you're fighting on your war steed as a champion, you should be using a two-handed weapon. Your offhand weapon doesn't count. So I'm not using best practices here. Ten of 10.
Okay, okay. Now we can ride on to Adamville.
Clavebeard and Bacchus are accusing me of sarcasm, Zinger. Can you believe that?
No.
That is so unlike me. Sincere Ed, they call me. Just gonna make sure there aren't any Nazgul hiding behind this Skarn deposit. Looks clear to me. I'm on my way. Cleavebeard, you don't need chest waders. It won't get more than knee-high in here. I'm not that full of it. Just a tiny amount.
The banners of my people will lift the hearts of all who fight for the Great Alliance.
Summon the soldiers for Hummer.
Just ride around town like monkeys.
Alright. Sounds highly challenging. We ride safely through this fortification.
that's what you're clicking on there.
Oh, it's, yeah, the Ted's glow. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was looking for rings. I figured they'd be out on landscape. Mrs. Mustafa has also provided me with a second snack. I think she was guilt-ridden because there was a large chunk missing out of one of my PB&J corners. So she's also brought hummus and baby carrots. TD Growl says, "Hey, Big Ed, wanted to pop in and say hello." Hi, TD Growl. I've gotten a chance to pop over and say hi to TD Growl on a couple of occasions. Always a fun time. I think we raided last week right in the middle of TD's band playing Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden, which was instantly recognizable and enjoyable. Pop by TD Growl's stream sometime. Say hello. Let him know that Big Ed recommended him. And, yeah, check that out. My pleasure, TD Growl. I love checking out all the other Lotro streamers and seeing what everybody's got going on, and knowing that, you know, people don't have to watch me, that there's actually some entertaining streamers out there playing Lotro, too. I try to set the bar incredibly low so that all other Lotro streamers can stream confidently knowing that they look way better than Big Ed Mustafa.
Wait, there are? I'm not on it.
Eventually, Zinger, somebody with talent will woo you away from me and you'll be on a good stream. Keep believing it will happen for you.
I'll keep on wishing upon that star.
I ran out of tents to click on. I'm only at 7 of 10. Is there a section of this place I'm missing? Yeah, maybe up here.
Yeah, and there should be 3 tens.
Okay. Big day at Weatherstock tomorrow. That sounds awesome. Tell us about Weatherstock. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. What time are you guys kicking things off tomorrow? Is it on Landerville as usual? What do you guys got going on? Hopefully we've got a pop-up that'll tell everybody, but I haven't seen it yet, so. And 10. This is the last one. Landerville, yes, it's all day long. So pop on to Landerville tomorrow, go out to Weatherstock, check out, I should say go to Weatherstock to check out Weatherstock. And say hi to TD Growl and friends. That should be very cool. It's always amazing seeing, you know, 150, 200 Lotro players all hanging out on Weathertop, listening to different bands, enjoying the event.
A raiding party gathers in Moch Darga, formed of warriors from all across the corpse fields.
Hunarik, Lord
Ginger
of the
says,
Feudal,
Ed, what do you think
has
of
noticed
NAS
the enemy
Media
forces
Server?
gathering at Moch Darga, in which is to halt their raid upon Adambel before it begins.
Yeah, you know, network area storage is very handy if you've got a lot of movies, music, photos, video clips, and you want to be able to access them from multiple points inside your home. A NAS Media Server would be very handy. Defeat the raiding party. we're doing this on foot, so I will get down off of my high horse, literally. Oh, Jim says, I was gone. They did not make it. The raiding party has been defeated and no longer poses a threat to Adam Bell.
Come, let us return to Autumnbell.
We return to Adam Bell. Not there. Here. You're welcome, Henrik.
You fought well, and we gained the upper hand in today's battle.
Quests of Mordor Besieged complete. And I got new pants. I am going to wear those new pants. More importantly, I get to crush my old pants. Goodbye, old pants. Deed complete. Title awarded. Heroine of the Great Alliance. Deed bestowed. Quests of Imlad Morgul and Mordor Besieged. And I got Lotro points, which is good because I spent 2,500 of them unlocking Minas Morgul.
And you'll be spending more in the future. I hear there's a mini expansion coming.
I saw the teaser clip. That looks pretty exciting. Battle of the Three Peaks.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like we have to go defeat foes somewhere.
Yep, we'll head that way, and we gotta go that way anyways for the Black Book. Heading off toward the east. It looks like it releases in October for cash purchase. And then I assume, maybe a couple months later it'll be open for Lotro points. Which is good.
That's a good deal. Hello, Easterling Defector. Hello, Plateau Avank. Hello, Hill Heaver. Aw, you got dehorsed.
That's okay. We can start killing things here for now.
That's good.
Mostly because I'm I don't have a fancy level 100 heavy bridle like here.
Yeah, if you had a really fancy first stage heavy bridle, there's no way they could have knocked you off your horse. I never get knocked off of my horse anymore, thanks to ski.
Well, that sounds like the thing to do that a lot of people suggest is a medium horse steed. Because they have this skill that lets them like sacrifice or something. Basically all damage that you take.
Oh, you protect your war steed by taking the damage?
Yeah. So it's, it's no longer a 3,000-4,000 morale bubble that you have. you're now protecting Europe from being knocked off by hundreds of thousands. So like when people are doing these the Nazgul weekly thing in this zone, you usually see a lot of people with the sacrifice bubble on, so they just ride straight through everything.
Wait, Warsteed versus Warhog?
Better get some more boars.
See, if it were me, I would have insisted on licensing the song War Pig by Black Sabbath and just doing an entire teaser video about the Warhog. Fortunately, nobody at Standing Stone Games cares what my opinion is on anything, so none of my bad ideas will filter into the game.
One day maybe they'll give you a fishing trophy.
I got to show off that pumpkin seed trophy. It is spectacular.
Alright, once you have enough, you just have to spawn your...
Yeah, we're good. I'm at 15 of all.
Cool.
Oh, just whistle for the dude? I can do that.
The end of the war will come.
Battle-worn pauldrons. Not enough room. Pretty sure I can fix that. Oh, look. A highly valuable loot box. Ooh, and highly valuable Westimate sealed wax.
Now that you're level 130, you better crack those things open.
You got that right. I'm just glad I finally got something to put my waste heritage ruins into. You know how you get like the 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 ones all the time? Oh, I'm still carrying around the stupid empty file for Tears of the Gladden.
What's that from?
I don't know. It's a quest item. They were mean to Thunderhoof. Okay, where are we headed?
For now, I mean, we should be done all the regular quests, and now we can just follow the Black Book.
Okay.
I mean, other than the Lost Lore, but not today.
Yeah, Lost Lore is the only thing I've still got under Mordor Besieged. So, Black Book of Mordor. I thought we were here because the spirit of Isildur was telling us a story. Chapter, A Bad Birthday. Find Tuka outside the entrance to the tunnel of Halroth.
Now we're heading toward like the hidden tunnel toward Eridor. There was that long instance that was like
Okay.
We're trying to figure out the plan of attack, so now we're meeting those little halfling burglar.
Bacchus wants to know why I don't filter that stuff. Yeah, just in case I decide I want one for some reason later. I don't know. A lot of times if they add some new feature I'm used to not playing with, I'll just go ahead and continue to not play with it. You know, it's been playing the game for 13 years without filtering stuff out. Why start now?
It's gonna stop counting.
We will decline the gloom. That's hardly a new feature. It's only been in for a year or two. Apulu Felgar checking in. Hello, Apulu. Welcome. Should I be writing for you or the quest ring?
Oh, you can ride to the quest ring. I just stopped in town here to. I was a little full to sell a couple things.
Oh, okay.
You're not the only hoarder in Lotro.
I suspected as much.
Mr. and Mrs. Soka, I hear some coffee going there.
Ooh! Completed Exploring Mordor Besieged. And I found a stark white page.
Terror and awe filled my heart as the storm fell upon the haunted pass, hurling our foes like children's toys, and at last smoke the black gates themselves.
To each their own. Everyone can play the way they want. Agreed, Apulu. The whole Budlan could move about unseen.
Over here, as quiet as you can. I have scouted the Emindweir, and if we are to remain in secret, we must do something about the enemy forces nearby.
My pleasure, Pulu. Pulu also plays and streams plenty of Lord of the Rings online. If you're not already following Pulu, shame on you. Does he do PvP or raid? Pulu does not, he says. Zinger and I just did the Heligrod raid on Wednesday. Thanks to everybody who came by to watch that. That was a lot of fun. Mary Rose joined us, and Dio Papa, and Dio Papa's grandson, and Gwar, and Freelancer, and Hard Hit, and Cannablick. It was a good crowd. We wrecked. It was a lot of fun. We still have to do the Dragon Wing, and there's a pretty good chance you'll see that on my personal channel Wednesday at 10 o'clock Eastern. Get a chance, come by and check that out.
Alright, so there should be a spot in here that lets us drop these traps.
This is a good place to set a trap, it says. This area is not the encampment described. Not here. It popped and then it didn't pop.
Very, probably very
There we go.
specific to this.
Yeah.
You can put all of them in the same place.
Oh, can you? Nice. We have to go to 3 different camps to set traps.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't do the rift here in a couple weeks as well. Apparently, Gore finds the rift quite relaxing and uses it to help him get ready to sleep.
I think that's what he was talking about when he was watching your stream. Like, I don't know.
You don't think it's because I'm personally boring and
No.
sedating? Okay. Here's a stark white page. Singer and I are combating the forces
Never
of
in all our
darkness.
days together had I seen him in a mood so grim.
Okay.
It has come to this then, he said, leaning upon Aiglos, his spear.
Can you combat the forces of scratching back? Huh?
Poor thing.
That's not what I wanted. Where's Zinger?
He's up ahead. I got knocked off my horse.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll save you.
I'll get right back on that horse.
Yeah, once you hit 130, like you saw, the first part of the zone is gray mobs, but the last part are all still aggroable.
Why don't you get right back on that horse, honey?
Alright, Pookie, I will do that. I'm getting wrecked. That kind of came flying over the wall and aggroed a few too many. There we go.
Yeah, I ended up dropping my traps right near the entrance. Or one of the entrances.
Monday, then?
What?
You know what starts Monday?
Nope.
Dancing with the Stars.
Nobody likes Dancing with the Stars, honey. It's a stupid show.
I watch it.
Only
Sometimes.
because you're super bored.
True.
Oh, here's a good place to drop traps. Hulu Felger says, I am 3 times stronger than Ambien, and he also says, hi, Mrs. M.
Hola.
She says, hola. Okay, trap set.
Alright.
Apparently I'm only missing page 20.
Okay.
Lost Alliance lore. We ride to the 3rd camp, and for glory.
Looks like the third
Ginger
camp.
says hello, Mrs. M.
Hello, Ginge.
She says hello, Ginge. Oh, this is the camp down below?
Yep.
We have to ride further over. Traps are laid. Talk to Tuka. Undead and war steeds are not a good combination.
No, apparently not. You said you're just missing page 20?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I was trying to look that up and think it's nearby.
I would have been surprised if we weren't going to be wandering near it. Honey, did you want some earbuds so that you're not working Zinger's last nerve over there? At least turn the tablet down.
Gargoyle. Yeah, we're just gonna, because I don't think it takes us there. We'll just take a slight detour. Grab that page. It's right on the road.
Okay. Wow. It's like we aggroed half a Mordor. And they just keep coming at me. Okay, now that everything in Mordor is dead, maybe we can proceed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably why we didn't get it, because I think I was trying to stay off the road because it gets crazy. Yeah, it's right here.
Awesome.
So at last was the land of shadows laid bare, but Gil-galad's eyes filled not with triumph, but with anguish.
Now, man, back.
What did I just ride into? Holy cow.
You okay? Need backup?
Nah, I should be alright. I just don't know how many of these dang things are going to be following me. Answer was none.
And it seems like it's not too bad unless you trip the social. I'm gonna keep on spawning those drugs.
Well, as easily as I'm getting knocked off my war steed, I may as well just ride a non-war steed.
This is, I guess this is why they, especially like using the medium, giving the shadow damage. And,
Well done. Not too many, nor too few.
Back to Adam Bell.
Apollo, who's on Arkenstone?
Sorry if you've answered this 50 times by now, but what server are you on at the moment? We are on Arkenstone. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Zinger?
I'm just answering.
Oh, okay. We ride for Adam Bell and for glory.
And if you want, you could ride to the nearest town and stable over to Adamdale. If you want a snack break. Not here.
I'm glad you have returned, for I wish to apologize. Thank you, my friend. Let us go together to Deangarth. This may be the last meal we take all together, before the end of the war, or our lives.
These are the sons of Isildur.
Yep.
It's quicker on a regular steed for the most part, easier to steer, less chance of aggroing mobs. You don't get knocked off just by having something turn a stern gaze on you. Bacchus, I can't disagree. Let's see what he wants for his birthday. Finger, you need to be reading this for everybody. I would, but I'm eating peanut butter and jelly.
Excuses.
Hey, look at that. We're back in modern times.
The Bright Company prepared to depart for the secret way of Halroth.
I hoped it would not be necessary to recall that dark day.
I do not understand this reluctance.
Very well. I will conclude the tale, despite my misgivings. Will you hear me then? Listen now to the last glory of the Bright
You cannot enter this instance within a group.
Good luck.
Listen
Captain.
now
See you
to
on
the
the other
last
side.
glory of the Bright Company.
Now I have to pay attention and not just follow Zinger.
We came without
It's hard.
incident to the tunnel of Halroth and ventured within. Our greatest danger lay ahead.
Stay close to Glorfindel as he makes his way through Halroth. Hey, it's the Bright Company. Where is Lendelin? He has gone on ahead, my lord. You give any reason for it? Trolls, quoth he. Clearly, we're going to need another Coke Zero. Indeed, Sir Waffles. Did I seriously just type it wrong 3 times? Probably. Zaghrog. We ride to defeat Zaghrog, and for glory.
Hey, Hard Hit.
Hard Hit checking in. Hello, Hard Hit. Hard Hit, when I got done thanking everybody for playing Wednesday night, for some reason when I got off the stream, I was like, did I forget to thank Hard Hit? And it kind of bothered me for a minute, and then I was like, Hard Hit knows I appreciate him. He doesn't care. But if I didn't say thanks for playing Wednesday night, thanks for playing Wednesday night. We all had a great time at Helagrod. Farewell, Zaghrog.
Another blast from our future retro.
Mm-hmm. Climb the spiral stairs and speak with an elf of the Bright Company outside the upper chambers. All of your allies must survive. It's like the Endless Stairs, only not in Moria. So we actually get to see the inside of Barad-dûr. That is exciting. That is quite the assembly. You're foolish indeed to challenge the will of Sauron. What gives strength to this foolishness? Glanithrim will defy you. For a time, perhaps. We cannot stay here, though it grieves me deeply to leave my friends to their doom. Our goal lies above. Lendalin must reach the Vandasar. Bye, guys. You'll do fine without us. Kill all the 9. Good luck. Have fun. No mercy. That one's for you, Magical Ducky. You come uninvited to the Tower of Sauron. It's actually Sauron in the flesh. You are not Gilgalad, but I do know you, Elf Lord. Your king sent you here to die. That is to be my doom. I will accept it. Let's get a good look at Sauron. But who are these others? Do they choose death? I can grant it. Do I get to talk directly to Sauron? Okay. Long ago have the Eldar believed themselves to be strong, but how wrong they were. If you were truly mighty, you would not seek to ally yourselves with men. Your kind would stand alone against me, but they do not. For how long has this great alliance lasted? No more than a handful of years. Needs but one hammer stroke, well aimed, and it will crumble into dust. I have called it into being a storm, and it is on its way. Your alliance will be swept away by the wrath of it. As for the third member of this foolish band, what is the meaning of this guise you wear? You are no elf. Lendelin, say it isn't so. Do you think you could work your evil unopposed? Sauron, face me. Now, Lendelin. It is done. The power of the Vandasar is broken. Lendelin is defeated, and I need to follow Glorfindel. Run away! Run away! Do not stop for any reason. Hello, Nazgul. We run right through the middle of them as they gloat over the bright company destroyed. I like that. Hurry! Wait, where's Lendelin? Lendelin fell, you dumbass. I said that. Brave Sir Robin, exactly. I remember a little of our last desperate flight down the stairs and through the tunnel of Halroth. When we returned to the relative safety of Adambel, we were greeted with more sorrow than we brought with us. Men spoke in hushed tones of the last ride of noble Anorian, son of the High King, slain on the field before the Dark Tower. It was a great stone cast from the heights that laid him low and ended his life. But I will never forget that it was his writing that granted us access to Halroth and enabled Lendelin to break Sauron's hold upon the Vandasar. For so it was, without the power of the Oathstone, the Gazab Baron splintered. No longer unified, the storm of wrath dissipated, falling apart into its component tribes. The Easterlings fled, no longer dominated by Sauron's will, and they turned instead for their own lands. Their appetite for conquering was sated, and it would be many years before their return. Even so, Middle-earth has never seen so great a horde as the Gaz-Baran in all the time since, and we have Lendalin to thank for that. So there you go. That's that whole story. You've become very quiet, Gandalf. Is everything all right? I do not know, Lord Elrond. Sometimes something speaks to me from the distant past. Your story is not ended, Glorfindel. I would hear the end of it. Are you certain, my friend? I am. I'm reading this now, Zinger, because I am out of peanut butter and jelly. Lendalin was not slain, though he remained behind. Sauron brought him to the dungeons of Barad-dûr. Then he was tortured, tormented by the Dark Lord. The experience was cruel. Finally, he succumbed to death. Death? Sauron said it was Lendalin was not of your people. Sauron spoke true. Lendalin was no elf, and that was not his true name. He had been sent to Middle-earth by the Valar in the guise of my people. He was to combat the evils of Sauron, and this he did. Many years later, in this third age of Middle-earth, they sent him back. They gave him a new name and a new form. They also gave him this kindness. They removed all memory of his life as Lendalin. Can it be so? Yes, I remember. The veil of the Valar abates. I have walked this Middle-earth for the long years of this third age, sent by the powers to oppose Sauron, but this was not the first time the Valar sent me hither, though they hid the truth of it from my memory's sight. For what purpose? It is true, I remember the bright company, not only from the tales of Glorfindel, but as if I were there, for so I was, in different form. I know the torments Lendalin suffered within the dungeon of Barad-dûr, for it was I who suffered them, and though Sauron be gone, the memory of those days fill me with a terror I thought never to know. But this cut is the worst. I have known these elf lords for so long, and the secret they kept from me. Why? Why did you keep this truth from me, Glorfindel? Have I not been a friend to you, no matter the name I wore? You knew me first as, Olorin, and now you know me as Gandalf or Mithrandir. Why would you keep the knowing of Lendalin from me? No, I'm not angry, just disappointed, and a little angry. Perhaps it was a kindness to keep this from me. What say you to this? Your private encounter will shut down.
So yeah, that's a good one, huh?
And so it is done.
When I beheld Olorin in a new guise in this third age, I knew him to be Lendalin come again, and yet he knew nothing of his former life and remembered nothing of the trials he endured within Barad-dûr. I couldn't think of one reason only for that. The Valar had kept the memory of that experience from him as a mercy and a kindness. For if he remembered the cruel tortures he suffered at the hands of Sauron, how could he oppose the Dark Lord upon his return, knowing the extent of Sauron's malice? And so he chose not to speak of Lindolin or his sad fate within the Dark Towers during the final days of the Second Age. I did not wish to inflict this harm upon Olorin, Mithrandir, or Gandalf, and for that I beg his forgiveness. Lindolin was my closest advisor, my dearest friend, and I failed him. I thought it best to leave his memory behind, for if that was the purpose of the Valar, I did not wish to do otherwise.
Do not trouble yourself, Glorfindel, on my account. While Sauron tormented Lindolin within Barad-dûr, his enemies were not idle.
The end of
The
the
Dark
tale.
Lord unleashed the last of his armies in a final bid to destroy his enemies.
Cutscene, yay!
That day, as battle raged upon Gorgoroth, the fates of many were decided. Gil-galad and Elendil challenged the Dark Lord, and he answered with a power none could resist. But as the enemy toyed with his foes, the kings of elves and men struck. It was their greatest deed, and their last. And after, as payment for so many losses, and Weirgild for his father's death, Isildur claimed his prize, the ruling ring.
And the ring was then only used for good, and they all lived happily ever after. The end.
Sauron was defeated, but at great cost.
My memory is less certain of the years following the defeat of Sauron.
Yes, my friend. I know what chamber Isildur describes.
And looks like we go back to Bjorninghus. Hopefully Zinger's still awake. Now would be a good time to straighten out the bags, I think. I'm not going to lie, Zinger, it's a relief to see task items that aren't task items and they're just vendor trash. It's like, oh, thank God I can sell this stuff. Oh, my sturdy cloak of many dooms. Deed complete. Title awarded. Chronicler of the Great Alliance. Deed bestowed. Explorer of Imlad Morgul and Mordor besieged. 5 more Lotro points. Most importantly, I've still got like 8 pack slots open. I am ready to rock and roll, Zinger.
So, the wizard and the elves have not gone. If they remain, you must still perform the chores I ask of you.
Collect firewood, defeat orcs, and defeat wargs.
Sauron in the Second Age, but sure, we'll help you with that too.
Yeah, we just traveled time through 1,000 years, but whatever. We'll go get firewood. Canna Black checking in. Hello, Canna. Welcome.
Basically like a more successful Bill and Ted sequel.
Pretty much, yeah. Orcs and wargs. Orcs and wargs. We're going to defeat some orcs and wargs.
Pretty sure south there's like a pack of each of them. It's closer.
Here's a warg. Oh, I can't use modded combat here. Nice. How is he still alive? He's not. Okay. I guess I need a warg. That was a warg. Thank you. We ride for Bjorninghus.
If it was just me and I was alone, I would probably hit the port to it to take me like 100 meters back to the entrance.
I wouldn't blame you.
And when I'm not on the hunter, I'm like, where's my ports?
Oh, trust me, when I'm playing Nemini, I abuse it fully.
Yes, very good, fine.
Go to the forest gate on the edge.
We gotta make sure to leave you at least 70 minutes of time before server reset, so you can do your fishing before and after.
Fantastic.
Because I may be wide awake.
Yeah, I'm going to want to stay up and fish until it's dawn, probably. I can't expect that would be any problem at all. Number of dead orcs lie near the forest gate.
A raiding party of orcs
Search
sought
dead
to leave
orcs at the forest gate.
You can see what happened to them. Their need must have been great to challenge us, and they paid dearly for it.
There's a missing orc who's hiding somewhere. On the missing orc's hiding place, he is dead but carries a crumpled note. Read the crumpled note you found. Okay. The note speaks of something called Falschgirth. Bring the crumpled note to Gandalf. Why are those cracked lances not stackable? Oh, those are shattered axes. Okay, that makes sense. Canna says he is ready for the Dragon Wing. We are looking forward to it, Canna. Mary Rose was nice enough to write us a thank you note in my Discord. She very much appreciated being able to tag along, and I assured her that we very much enjoyed having her join us. And we might actually just knock out Drakewing a second time. So if she joins us on Wednesday, she can come along with us for Dragon Wing too.
Oh, you have returned. What is it?
Explorer's Emblem. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm sure if anybody has alts around that level, who did it the first time, you can join on with it.
I suspected there was something I missed in the
Talk
Black
to
Book.
Gandalf and complete instance.
And
The
I was
picture
right.
painted.
Seemed like that. That week certainly wasn't much
I have
of a
made
challenge
a
as
worrisome
the other ones.
discovery.
Don't have to worry about a billion ads in the
Listen
last
now
fight.
to my words and the words of Voin.
I'm not going to lie, Zinger. I was focused mostly on the roasted garlic hummus. Magdalene did not adventure alone. I have learned the identities of the others in his band. Knights of Gondor. Venturing far from home in the years after the Battle of Fornost. They sought out pockets of Angmarine resistance in the mountains and ended their threat. These were their names. Orlang, Macilnus, Calatur, and Silmatar. You know these names, Galadriel, as do I. And you know the name of to whom they pledge their loyalty. Eärnur. Before he became the king of Gondor, he was its prince. While his father Eärnur ruled from Minas Anor, he did the bidding of Gondor in the north. Eärnur fought at Fornost with his knights, and it was there they met Magdalene. For 20 years after the Battle of Fornost, they sought to the end the threat of Angmar forever. This brought them to the Grey Mountains, where they met Veorin of the Zelruka. That's Galandriel. With deception, Voin masks the name, but it is Eärnur he writes. The very same Eärnur who'd become Morgurth, the false king of Angmar. The same Eärnur who commanded the armies of Mordor in the guise of Gothmog. He troubles us still and makes his presence felt even in this tome from 1,000 years ago.
Wow, spoiler alert, Gandalf.
Who knew? I should have known, Galandriel. I should have read the signs.
Gothmog has been responsible for much sorrow in each of his guises. King Elisar has charged Prince Faramir with cleansing the evils from Imlad Morgul.
Whoop, we ported.
I'm not gonna lie, when he was introducing all those names, I was just thinking of Ben Stiller introducing his dodgeball team. Blazer.
Blaze. Laser. Blazer.
I'm not gonna try to say that lady's name.
We have need of strong allies, and dare not turn anyone away. Aye.
Imlad Morgul.
Welcome to the Morgul Vale.
Hey, fantastic.
And a new crafting tier. I'm just kidding.
Yay. Take it we have to follow the road. Am I remembering correctly that you are not a fan of hummus? Is that correct?
That is correct. And then maybe if I eat it more, probably.
Oh, good. There's more lore for us to collect. Home page.
So much did we love the moonrise there, that when first I heard that Isildur had bidden a city built therein, I grieved that the veil had been sullied.
There's a lot of flavors on it. Could resonate, but probably just an acquired taste. Taking a left here. Should be up ahead on the right. There's kind of a.
Did I go past it?
Yeah, it's kind of hidden a bit.
Will you hear my plight?
You'll usually find a good number of people.
I bid you welcome to Imlad Morgul.
You'll pick up requests for...
Faith alone will not stop the enemy. Take heart, allies. I sense a shift in the winds. Good. You're here. Good. You're here.
Ooh, a reflecting pool.
Let us not tarry. then.
And this camp will take you, if you did the Blazon, it takes you to Addenbell in the Second Age.
Okay.
We don't need to go back now, so.
We're done?
There's a couple, there's a board here with a couple of bounties.
Skirthraths and orcs. How is there no task board or vendors?
There's a position there. No forge master, and I don't think he's practicing in this town.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the music.
Oh, there's a vendor here, but there's no task board.
Okay.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
Alright, I got 4 pack slots. Let's rock and roll. Chat is so quiet tonight. Spider and insect slayer. Fumerals. Fumerals. Heavy Mordor snag branches. Oh, we're specifically supposed to be shooting dire horns. I did not notice that.
Yeah, somewhere over here there's a bunch of dire horns and a signature one. We should see a bunch coming up there.
I helped. He did not make it. That is quite the sight.
Yep. It's the old dead city. I'll get there eventually. There's like one or two things we can do up here and then kind of backtrack and do.
Okay.
Down here off to the right. We need to construct the water in a couple places. This is one.
Where are you going? Did you think I wasn't going to fish here?
No. Silly me.
Oh, I think I missed the fish. I had to rub my eye right when I started to get a bite. Couldn't quite line up my mouse. See, putting down traps behind me, I'm just not sure why. What did I catch? Old boot. Ah. This is why you drag it down to number 1 and you just tap the number key. Too many false mouse clicks otherwise.
Good night, Ginger. Sorry, I missed you.
Ginger, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great night, hon. Hope you get to feeling better. Aurora finally noticed the Canniblex here. Rusty sword. Three casts, 3 catches, we're done. It's probably garbage again. Weeds. That's a shame. Okay. Other side? Nope. Riding out of here.
There's a stable point we'll pick up that's right nearby.
Okay.
We'll come back for this that little area.
OSU Cowboys 85 checking in. Hello, OSU Cowboys 85. So, quick question to those of you who are still awake in chat. Do you like hummus? If so, what do you like to eat hummus with? If you don't like hummus, why not? It's too what?
Now then.
Hard Hit likes it with pita bread. Marvel's Avengers. OSU Cowboys 85 also streams Loto pretty regularly, so if you're not already following him, shame on you. Throw him a follow. We'd be glad you did. Okay. And OSU Cowboy says, yes, hummus on anything. It even makes a good spread on, enhance a sandwich. One of the local sandwich chains that I like, I don't know if you've got one in your area, but Potbelly. They have a Mediterranean sandwich that's hummus on whole wheat with marinated artichoke hearts, roasted red peppers, a few other veggies. It's quite good. There aren't too many vegetarian sandwiches that actually excite me, but that is really tasty. I have to be behind you in order to follow. Hypercrush says if I don't have pita chips, then I like tortilla chips with my hummus. And you can just use regular soft tortillas in place of the pita bread if you don't have any pita bread. Yep. Where'd you go?
Picking up some fungus up the trail.
Oh, okay. Wheat thins are very good for scooping up hummus. Oh, I love wheat thins. Never tried them with hummus, though. You will thank me. It's a good combination. Wheat thins add a nice little bit of crunch and salt while giving you a fairly neutral bedding to support the hummus. So mostly what you get is the taste of the hummus with a little crunch and salt added. Okay, we're good on fungus. Gonna keep writing up or no?
No, not up, down.
Okay. Don't appear to be flowers any higher up. And in fact, if you can get low salt wheat thins, you don't really need a lot of extra salt. I think they actually have a hint of salt variety of wheat thins. It's very good with hummus. Well, there's a page here, but it isn't glowing. Did we get this already?
Yep, this was the road we came in and come to the zone.
Okay, very good. And the camp's just down here on the right. Or I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's to the left, but we'll go to the right this time because
Okay.
collecting more stuff. Or there might have been some flowers to the left. I'm sorry.
We had tuna helper for dinner, so I wanted the PB&J so I didn't keep burping up tuna fish all night.
Good idea.
I thought so. Okay, seem to have missed which way you went. Did you go back and then to the left?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are snag branches. Ooh, destroyed a poison mushroom. I got credit for that.
Yeah, it's an actual enemy.
Oh, okay. There's poison mushrooms on landscape and you fight them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think we fought that kind of enemy before. It just, has like a, puts out a kind of debuff.
That should be a t-shirt. I went to Minas Morgul and I got my ass handed to me by a mushroom.
Yeah, those mushrooms. Yeah.
Poison mushrooms killed my horse.
This little pedestal is part of the black book. That would be emote or something.
Do I have to click it or just discover it?
There's an emote. I think if you do a book or something like that by it.
Orkkind Slayer of Imlad Morgul. Sentry defeated. Sentry defeated. Nice shooting, Zinger. Hopefully that mushroom thing's a daily repeatable, because I think I could handle that. Defeat 4 mushrooms.
I was thinking you were hoping that the noisy flowers were repeatable, just like Thelium, was it?
Yeah. That's an herbalist quest. Got a home seal.
Click on it. We'll get to that later in the zone. There's basically 4 of those around, and then it culminates in a quest thing inside the city.
Okay.
So it'll be in your log for a while, but don't worry about it.
That's fine. OSU Cowboy, you are always welcome. Thank you for streaming Lotro. We always like to support our fellow Lotro streamers. If we didn't have quality people like you out there streaming Lotro, folks would be forced to watch me. That is just a fate worse than watching Dancing with the Stars on television. Oh no, it's so sad. They really wanted to win the contest, but they pulled a muscle and their doctor told them they shouldn't compete anymore. Oh, we're so sad to see you go. Yeah, that stuff's not scripted.
There's another stable over here we can pick up.
Okay, cool.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Heading to the city. This is kind of the entryway.
Okay. Well, we've got most of the stable masters unlocked. Barad Agathar, the Gate Warden's Keep. Is that Angathar? Barad Angarth. I don't read good. It's all that public schooling. Quality, I bill and fulfill misadventures Middle-earth. Yeah. I think I'm on my 20th set of noisome flowers finally. There we go. Mounting up. That looks like a page.
We have come at last to the lands whence Sauron's servants drove thee. Long have the elves esteemed the Ithil Vale, for we walked here in the elder days.
Around here, you should be able to do another one of those looks from the epic.
Oh, I didn't do the look back at the other pillar. I didn't quite hear what you were saying.
I did, my bad.
That's alright. You're really quiet and the music is really loud.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hello, Faramir.
Yeah, well, once you do those 2 looks, you can talk to Faramir.
I guess I'm going back to the pillar.
It's a pretty easy ride. All you have to worry about is scouts on the road.
Thought you were saying something about a book back there. I didn't quite catch it.
Maybe I said black book, but yeah, I'm quiet. I apologize.
No, it's alright. Anyway, OSU Cowboy says hummus on those rosemary and olive oil Triscuits is a great combo if you haven't tried it. I have, actually. Mrs. Mustafa is a big Triscuit fan. Here we go. The walls of the dead city tower above you, monumental and menacing. We ride for Faramir and for glory.
And I can assure you, we do not have to help out for long in this city.
That's good. Forlong the fat is now Forlong the formaldehyde soaked.
I will not say this is a pleasant place, but I know that once it was. When I was just a boy, my brother, Boromir, and I had the finest teachers in all of Gondor.
We can go up this road, take us to the main entrance.
Wow. That is quite the entrance. Many foes lie in wait beyond the entrance to the dead city. I was really impressed with the screenshots when this came out.
Oh, yeah.
They'd really done a number with Mordor, but the initial screenshots from Minas Morgul were even more impressive. We going in? You want to go to the other entrance?
Yeah, no, yeah, we'll go here, we'll kill 8 dudes.
Alright. Call out the colors for the fellowship maneuvers.
Well, there's no Bjorn in, so we don't need to do blue.
Okay. This place looks as wrecked as Minas Tirith after the battle. Only these guys don't have any dwarves to rebuild stuff.
We don't need to keep on going. We got the food that we needed. I don't know if we want to keep on.
I know, but it's killing orcs. Just have a hard time stopping once I get started. These guys are on fast respawn.
There are fast respawns in the city.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to follow the Black Book right now, or if we just do other quests, because we'll come back to the city.
Okay.
We won't. We can just put the Black Book on hold till we catch up. It's up to you, though. There's a rare chest here if you want it.
I don't think I've got room.
Yeah. Unfortunately, rare chests in this area are not as good as the ones in Mordor, right? It's like, if we get gear and stuff, I think it basically always drops 8 pieces of cracked materials.
He shot you. You got shot. Yep. Apparently I did too. Come, Thunderhoof, we ride.
Yeah, that's the rough part. You get a poison debuff on you. Kill your horse too.
Again. So tedious.
No, I'll let you decide where we go next. 'Cause I don't remember like if there's a good path, so you lead us ahead.
Alright, it sounds like a recipe for disaster. We haven't been over this bridge. Let's go take a peek. Looks orcish. I like it. Means we're going to be dropping bodies.
Oh, not ours.
Hopefully. No promises, though. I don't know. Nice some flowers.
Oh, there's a bunch of quests up top.
Okay. Howling beasts. Runes of darkness. Burn spider corpses. Spider corpse. Spider corpse. Well, that mound of hides reset quick. Is there a path up out of here? Oh, there was. I didn't even see that. I started to go back down and look for a different path up. Kind of nodded off after dinner. My eyes were a little blurry when we started the stream. That happens sometimes if I've been sleeping.
Mm-hmm. And now I think we have to go this way and wrap around for another area of works.
Geekstore says there's a lot less fishing in this stream than I had expected. Well, I hope you're not disappointed, Geekstore. I've been doing plenty of fishing all week. Although we were joking about it, 2 weeks ago I did a bunch of fishing on Lotro Stream, and then last week we didn't do any fishing, and the viewership dropped from week to week. So I think the public is demanding more fishing.
I don't know, I mean, my campfire is bound to the party tree right now. We could make it happen.
Yeah, I know. We could just go straight to the Bree fishing area and listen to me complain. There we go. It's easier to just kill them all at the same time. Less button mashing that way. Aurora Ember says, such a disappointment, right? No, not disappointed. I think the fishing fans are looking for it. Spider corpse, spider corpse, doing whatever a spider corpse can. Good place to sample the water. Water appears to be somewhat clean. Well, my packs are full, Zinger. You might have to fish.
Didn't really push that. This could be different.
It might be. Let's see what you get. Give me a chance to finish up my baby carrots and hummus. Besides, Geekster's here and he wants to see fishing. Zinger has caught a rusty sword. Zinger has caught driftwood. Driftwood's worth like 63 copper each. You can sit here and collect 500 driftwood, you'll be rich. Go to Minas Morgul for fishing and a rusty sword. Okay, that's 3. Clearly the fishing in Minas Morgul is no better than the fishing in Mordor. So Sauron had to be stopped, people. He was going to screw up the fishing. Come to me. I saved that burglar's mace for you in case you need it.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Ooh, the big named warg is here. Let's murder him. He did not make it.
Let's see how safe this is.
Looks completely safe. Bilbo and Frodo can climb up and down here, why can't we? Nice.
Just a little spring, you know.
Yeah. We're just practicing to be part of the new Gondor Airborne Division.
Or at least the Heligear Parkour Squad.
Yes.
Alright, lead us to our next destination.
Where are we going?
Oh, I don't know. I'm letting you lead. If we go forward on this road, I think we should hit another camp.
Okay.
And this time it's okay.
I just want to get to level 131 before we head into Minas Morgul. Banam Lugaun. Halting progress. Order from afar. Orcish might. Alright, let's wreck this place. He did not make it. The orders are instantly consumed in the flames. Geekstore says in your time zone, you have been here, you've been a pumpkin for 57 minutes. I think that's in Zinger's time zone.
East Coast.
In my time zone, I've got 3 minutes before I turn back into a pumpkin. We're supposed to do something with the fire pits too?
I think you just burn the orders in them.
Okay. Nebraska and Texas sitting in a tree. Log Shack. I'm pretty sure that NPC name is a violation of the terms of service.
Like cockleiki soup.
Did you guys hear about Big Ed Mustafa? He dropped a big log shack right in the middle of Lotro stream last night.
Oh, that's nasty.
If you didn't know that Log Shack was a orc captain, you might not know what that means. Could be deceiving. He's the ugliest kid that they shipped them up north, but not before they called him Ontario.
I think we're done with this kit.
Yep, looks like it.
Should be.
Now we're just supposed to go talk to little Ellendale. Lost lore of the Great Alliance.
Back into the town.
Did I miss a turn? Yes. This isn't a town. There's no task board here.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
I bring good tidings of great joy. The inventory management's really getting to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I've done it. Inventory is managed. Clear it all out, Ed. Not all of it. Most of it's precious.
What's your standing with the White Company?
Let's check and see.
Let us not tarry.
Ooh, I can return here.
Pick that up. And that port will take you to like the main hub, which does include a task board.
Is that the one over by Osgiliath?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You said you had it turned in some things. Yep.
Yeah, I've been over there turning in stuff. Having a travel port to there will be handy. Return to Esteladland. Got it. Travel skills acquaintance. Relics. Nothing I need to worry about for a while, I guess. Actually, you know what, Zinger?
Yeah.
Between my eyes and my tuchus, I think I've probably played long enough. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I might have been sitting in this chair playing another game earlier tonight, and I think it's probably a good time to call it. I think we're at a good stopping point.
I'm gonna port to the Esteladland training class. You can call up there if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. But stay tuned, boys and girls. Just because I'm going to call it a night doesn't mean the party has to stop. Let's see, whom else is streaming Lotro? Polycarp, Apulu Felgar. Well, I know Apulu Felgar is stream safe, and he's a former stream team member. Let's go raid Apulu, everybody. If you're not already following him, be sure to throw him a follow. Zinger, thanks for hanging out with me. Everybody who watched, thanks for being here. We will be back Friday night, same bat time, same bat channel. And if you guys are around Wednesday at 10 o'clock Eastern, pop over to my personal channel and catch us doing Heligrod. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
There should be something up here in the fence first.